Welcome to Girl Dad Podcast. I am Scott O'Neill. I am here with the amazing
Lexi O'Neill.
This is my daughter, my oldest, my firstborn, one of four. And we're going to talk about life, love, sports, the pursuit of happiness, relationships, and anything else in between that girl dads deal with.
You name it.
Where do you want to start, Lexi?
All right. I think we should start with the holiday season. It is Christmas time. It's holiday time. Christmas is, in 11 days?
Yes. And I hate to break this all back down to sports, but there's some great sports on in the holidays. I just came back from a Devils game about an hour ago.
Oh.
4-1 win.
Against who?
We played the Blackhawks.
Wow.
Beat them like rented mules. Yeah, had a great third period.
That's
Hughes,
awesome.
Heishier, and Meyer all with goals. 1, 2, 3, probably within 2 minutes. Amazing
What?
game. And a lot of
Hughes, Jack
fun.
Hughes?
Yes, the place was packed. It was incredible.
That's so fun.
Yes.
I love
so
that.
you know with Lex, the subtle not like the subtle, the humble, what's it called? Humble brag. Like, oh, was it Jack Hughes? Meaning she knows that Luke Hughes is a defenseman for the team. So yes, the Hughes brothers play for the Devils, but that's what it's like growing up in this house. Let's talk exciting sports events over the holidays you're looking forward to.
Okay. I mean, I just have to say my number one is NBA on Christmas Day. Not only because I'll be working the whole day and every video you see, I will be posting.
Lex works
and
at the
editing
NBA.
it.
She's a big shot. Yeah.
But whatever. But NBA on Christmas Day, we're doing this awesome collab with ESPN. Have you seen this?
No.
It's going to be so cool. Okay, so I don't even know how to explain it. But imagine animated players playing. So each of the players are going to have some sort of tracker on them. I want to say it's the Knicks game, but I could be wrong. And in Disney style, go Knicks, they're playing on a court. And the refs are like gingerbread men. It's awesome.
Adam Silver, shout out. The most innovative commissioner in the history of sports.
Yeah, he's
amazing.
Insane. He's
okay, so if we're doing commercials for our properties, I'm heading out to Shadow Creek for the showdown. We got Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka taking on Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler.
Oh, I actually know most of those names.
And I am playing on my first Pro-Am.
Woo!
Well,
big golf guy
let's
over
just
here.
Say, let's hope they have their cameras down when they see my swing. But it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting out to Vegas, and then we're off to Park City.
Oh, that's
what
gonna
else
be
will
so
you be
funny.
watching other than Christmas Day and the showdown?
Winter Classic.
Love it. We've been live.
And it's incredible.
It's probably one of the great sports events on the calendar.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's amazing.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Wait, is it always the same teams who play? Or do they switch it up every year?
Switch it up.
Who's this year?
Locations, I'm not sure. We should get a beat
I
on
wonder.
that. Okay, we got the Army-Navy game going on. Fantastic.
Exciting.
Bowl games. I mean,
So fun.
It's essentially like it's a sports extravaganza, a bonanza for the sports fan.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Even if it means when everyone else is resting, we are grinding.
Some of us are working. Yes. No, that's the fun part. Okay,
It
what
is
else?
so fun.
How about favorite holiday movies?
Ooh. Okay. Let's do top three. Top 3 holiday movies.
You want to give one, then I'll give one?
Yeah. Let's go back and forth.
I want to go first. Elf.
I was going to say
Yeah,
Elf.
so I want to go first.
I knew you were going to say that. Are we allowed to have the same one or no? 4 Christmases.
That doesn't make my list. How about Family Man?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Well, I
The
feel like
great
that's
Lisa
not that
O'Neill may
much of a
have
good
just
one.
given us that suggestion.
You
writing
and
it down
Mom
to
love that movie.
It's a great movie. We watch it
You
every
guys
year.
love that movie.
It's a wonderful, heartfelt movie. And
Yeah.
how about Red One? I just went to it in the theater.
What?
Red One.
What is
it's
that?
It's an instant classic with
I've
The Rock.
literally never heard of it.
Yeah, it's in the
before.
theaters right now. It's
Is
fantastic.
it old or new?
It's new. It's brand new.
It's about Christmas?
Yes, it's fantastic.
What?
Santa gets kidnapped. It's a fantastic movie.
Is The Rock Santa?
No, The Rock is not Santa. It's
That
really good.
would be awesome.
Okay, well,
now.
I got 3, and what do you have?
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus is
Classic.
fantastic.
The entire series.
I agree. 1, 2, and 3, and usually
Absolutely.
2 is not as good as 1, and 3 is not. But I love them all.
They get better and better. Well,
Yes.
maybe not better and better, because the first one's the best.
No,
but-
I listen. Christmas movies, holiday movies in general. By the way, even the cheesy Hallmark ones. I hate to break it to you. I hate to say it, but I am a sucker for a good Hallmark movie.
They're so good, and I don't care
They're
that
not
they
so
all.
good. They're like appropriate for the season because they're not good movies.
No, but they
Acting's
are.
terrible.
It's all the same
storyline-
story.
The storyline's exactly the same.
But it's
They just
awesome.
changed the names and changed the towns. But
all
I
like
find
little-
myself enjoying them. I'm not proud of that.
No, because they're amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, they're amazing. My third one would be, I can't say Elf.
You can.
Okay.
Elf.
Elf.
John Favreau, who's in the movie, and I believe writer,
Wait,
director,
who is he?
producer. He's amazing. That's who he is. So I actually, when I was with Merlin, I actually sat with him twice
What?
at dinner. I mean, this guy is a brilliant
Wait,
genius,
that's
a creative
so
genius.
cool.
It was really
He
cool.
wrote Elf.
Yeah, he's in Elf.
Is he Papa Elf?
He was in Iron Man too. He puts himself in his movies, which I totally love.
I
He
love
was in
that.
Swingers, which I hope you haven't seen because it's a little inappropriate.
I don't think
But it's
so.
a fantastic movie about young guys growing up in LA and going to Vegas. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's
But
fun.
yeah, no, he's a creative genius. So I
Okay,
love
love that.
seeing when creative geniuses come to life, and he certainly did with Elf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what else we have?
What about favorite holiday song?
Is it too traditional if I say "Joy to the World"? Wait, you know what? There was a Bieber song on today that Mom played. That
Drummer Boy.
No, the other one.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe is fantastic.
Mistletoe,
I like Drummer
that's
Boy.
such a
But
good
mom,
shout.
Mom will not. Lisa will not listen to Drummer Boy.
Yeah, but it's so good.
I think Justin Bieber. Like I know I've said some things already that are outrageous, including the Hallmark story, but Justin Bieber is fantastic.
He's incredible.
Yeah,
Remember when we saw him in like 2010? I think
Yeah.
it was our first concert
Yeah, he's
ever at
fantastic.
MSG. He's the best.
So what other Christmas songs you looking forward to?
Okay, one fun one sweet spiritual one. My favorite is Mary Did You Know? That's like
a
the
great jam.
especially by Pentatonics.
Mary, did
That
you
is
know?
such a baby. We keep going.
No, stop. She could actually sing, and not so much on this song.
Thanks. Just kidding. Number 2, Last Christmas by Taylor Swift specifically.
Of course.
All right, let's talk about my favorite part of the holidays, which is traditions. Traditions that carry through generations, through years, through families. Like, we have so many Christmas traditions.
We do. We have a lot of them. I also want to get to after that. I do want to talk to the power of tradition in sports because I don't
love that.
because I think it's a core part of what makes sports tribal and what keeps you coming back. So let's start with holiday traditions.
Oh, okay, what's your favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition is my mother-in-law, who's my mom. It's nice when you've been married for 29 years, your mother-in-law is no longer your mother-in-law. She is your mom.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Wait, at what point did you start calling
When I was engaged.
the mom and dad?
Mom and dad. Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that weird though?
I don't know. It wasn't weird for me. I don't know. It might have been
That's
weird for them. We'll have to ask them.
awesome.
But they've always been a mom and dad to me.
That's cute.
So my mom, she has these amazing traditions. One is the Christmas story, which she reads about the true meaning of Christmas and goes through the meaning of a Christmas tree and the meaning of a candy cane being the shepherd's crook and the meaning of a star and all the wonderful symbolism
The pine
that
needles.
comes with Christmas. Yeah, pointing north. It's fantastic. And then we write these Christmas letters. And,
Yes.
And we each write them anonymously and put
They're
them
called white envelope.
Yep, and it's based on a story about a guy who had passed away, and that was his favorite gift, and the family kept the tradition, and it's a tradition we've adopted. And
The story makes me cry every
it
time.
does. It's sad. But we write about some good works or service that we've done to give of ourselves to help the world a bit better, and then Mom reads them. I sometimes write, two. One is a more serious one, and she gets about halfway through until she rips mine up, my second one. But it's a beautiful tradition, and I think it puts our heart in the right place, which is can we do and bring a little good in the world? So that's my one favorite, that one night.
I love that. Honestly, that's what I was going to say, but I'm going to come up with a different one because definitely white envelope takes the cake. Oh, I love how my grandpa takes these $2 bills and they're all over the Christmas tree and everyone gets one and you give it to them and to him and he folds it in a special way.
And above,
sometimes some other people try and fold them too.
And do it very well.
But grandpa does it the best, without a question. So yeah, I love the $2 bill, love white envelope. Honestly.
And you keep that $2 bill with you all year.
Yeah.
On your desk or in your wallet.
Yeah, and it's supposed to bring you good fortune.
Yeah.
Also just going to Utah. Going to Utah for Christmas is
It's a bit of a happy place.
It's the best. It's like we haven't had a white Christmas here in 7 years.
All right, tradition in sports. Let's transition.
Tradition in sports.
What traditions do you know of? You've gone to how many professional sporting events you suppose you've been to in your life?
I'm not that good with numbers.
Oh boy.
Maybe 10,000.
Oh my. No, you're not too good with numbers. You know, the beauty of being with a creative person is you really come to appreciate the different view of the world. Probably 1,000, maybe 1,000. 1,000's a lot.
Okay. Okay.
That's 100 events for 10 straight years. That's a lot.
That
So
makes
over
sense
20
though.
years, about 50 a year is probably about what you've been to. Something like that.
Well, if you think about like almost every home game, Sixers, that's what, 80 games?
Home games is 41.
Cut this. Ricky,
no,
cut this
Ricky,
part.
do not cut this part.
This cannot go public.
Okay, so
Straight
anyway.
chop.
Okay, so any traditions you've seen in sports? You've seen a lot of sporting events.
Okay, my number one sports tradition. I know that we are somewhat of Devils fans, but I have to say the Rangers goal song.
Listen, we spent 4 years at Madison Square Garden working for the Rangers, and that goal song is very special.
Go.
It's very special. Yeah.
Go.
I do like the Devils with the
hey.
woo after, like, so if they
Yeah,
score
that's
the
a
third
fun
goals,
one.
woo. So I like that too. So
Yeah, that's fun.
I think goal celebrations in hockey are wonderful.
Totally. Yeah, I love that.
I think the bell that we did in Philadelphia, where
Ooh.
a celebrity would come out and bring the bell and ring it.
That's a good one. I love the bell.
Yeah, I think when in NHL games, after a rough series in the playoffs, they all line up and shake hands. I think that's a beautiful
that's
tradition.
really cute. I didn't even know that. That's so cute.
It is. It's adorable.
That's adorable.
You know, I think, let's see what else. The Army-Navy game. I went to my first Army-Navy game, I think, in 1995. It was at Veterans Stadium where I was working for the Eagles.
Whoa.
And it was like, I went 4 hours early. They said, get to the 4 hours early. And it was just pageantry. And it was just everything that's right about America and the flag and pride. And it was a
that's
simpler
cute.
day.
Do they have like a flyover?
They have a flyover, but then they have
I love a flyover.
all the servicemen marching in.
Oh, that's
and
so
then
cool.
throughout the game, the both of the sides are playing kind of tricks on each other. So you have guys like camouflaged moving over and
No way. Wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
And they play pranks during the game on each other, and it's
the Army-Navy game.
Yes,
That's happening right now.
Yes,
They're playing pranks on each other?
Yes, it is a wonderful. It is probably the best sports experience I've been to.
Of your life?
Yes, the green jacket at the Masters tradition.
Oh, I didn't. What is that one?
When you win the Masters, you get a green. The winner from the previous year puts a green jacket on you.
Like a varsity jacket or like a sweater?
No, a sport jacket. We need to watch some more golf together.
Okay, wait. Another tradition I love. Wait, I just had it and I lost it.
While you're thinking of it, I will say the power of tradition is that's like the thread that weaves you from game to game, to season, to generation. And whether it's like the opening song you play, a goal song, or it's a celebration of something special, or it's a special video that plays at a certain time, which we've seen in sports teams forever.
Totally.
It's like that stuff you can't really describe, but it's what builds that tribal love of the sport or the team or the player, and I just absolutely love it. LeBron James,
chalk, yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
amazing,
even
right?
like the celebrations, like all the 3-point, like night.
Yeah,
like I feel like that's so fire.
Yeah, Steph Curry.
Wait, I remember what I was gonna say. It was "You'll Never Walk Alone," singing it in like I think it's. I'm going to get the minute wrong, but it's sometime towards the end of a game at Liverpool games. Everyone sings "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Oh, I love that.
Oh my gosh. It is amazing.
There was a player who played for the Ottawa Senators named Daniel Alfredson.
Okay.
Alfredson. I'm mispronouncing his name. But when he was number 11, and whenever it would hit 11:11 on the clock, they would start chanting Alfie.
Shut up.
I just love it.
Wait, that's so cute.
Yeah, I saw him in the playoffs for the first time when I was with the Rangers. We were playing up there.
gosh.
I said, wow, this is special.
The traditions are really what builds a community. Yeah, that's so right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so I always think about, like, when I walk into a new situation, are there traditions we should be having? How can we build them? Because you have to start them somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, the Fly Eagles Fly song.
Oh, that is
dug
an all-time.
Dug out by the great Len Komorowski, who was my boss at the Eagles.
What?
Ended up running the Cavaliers for 20-some years.
And he created the...
He didn't create it. He went back and found it. And so it was created, 30 years earlier. It was stuck in some closet somewhere. And he said, no. Let's create this tradition that, and then it became a thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That
really
is
amazing.
so cool.
I love the notion. All right, what else do you want to talk about today?
Oh. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about coming home for the holidays, because I'm now 25. So the holidays look a lot different now.
In age only, sometimes.
It's crazy. But it's so interesting coming home because I feel like I've even said to my friends 100 times this week, I'm like, oh, like over winter break, but I'm like, no, I don't have a winter break.
Right.
Like it's just so
But
funny.
it is wonderful. We have two in at university and college, and one in high school who's still here. But this notion of having a gathering place, at holidays is just wonderful, and hoping and praying that you guys don't revert back to your childhood days.
Which sometimes it just does happen.
Sometimes
and I've
it
done
does.
research on it though, because I used to get, no, I'm so serious. Because I used to get so frustrated in myself. I don't do it anymore because I'm so like matured and everything
Of
now.
course. Yeah.
But back in the day, I'd come home and I'd be like 21, 22, and I'd get so frustrated because I was like, why am I freaking out about these little things?
I don't know
No,
either.
Dad,
No, I
stop
seriously
it.
didn't know either.
But it's real. Like when you go back into that environment, it's like, oh, like I'm used to going from no rules, no anything, not telling anyone what I'm doing, to then all of a sudden being like, oh, like where are you going? Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just different.
Right. And you're at that age where you're trying to figure out what independence feels like and looks like. And
Totally.
fortunately, you're in a safe environment, typically in college, where you're kind of, you have this illusion of freedom. But it's quite confined. And then you come home and you're trying to figure out, okay, well, where do these boundaries start and stop? And that gets complicated for parents as well.
Totally. Yeah.
I love, I've always wanted a home to come home to that was welcoming. That, I would say this is a place, for the last, since you were 10 years old, that we've had people here, every weekend.
Yeah. No, literally.
Girlfriends and hopefully fewer boyfriends, but certainly girlfriends for years. And it's amazing and fun.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the boyfriend thing for a while.
Let's not.
So
Yeah.
so we're good on that one.
Let's close on one more topic. And that is, I learned this from a good friend of mine, Jared Stone, about how you take interest in your kids. And as a girl dad, I can tell you that sometimes it gets a little challenging. And so if your daughter is interested in princesses, to be able to connect with her, get interested in princesses.
Totally.
If
I
your
love
daughter's
that.
interested in Taylor Swift, you need to learn the music.
Yes. Yes. I love
The
that.
one's my song.
This man's Apple Music replay
No,
this year.
don't repeat this.
I don't even.
This is private.
Hold on.
No,
Please hold.
This is a private conversation for not to be shared with anyone.
No, wait.
I'll go while
Don't
she
move on. Don't move
continues to
on.
look.
Don't move on.
Well, she.
I just have to say, this man's Apple Music replay from this year, his number one artist was Taylor Swift, which is
here's the thing.
iconic. Number one album, Tortured Poets
Guys,
Department.
here's the thing.
Number 3 album, 1989. Number 4 album,
Okay.
Folklore.
Okay.
Top artist by month is Taylor Swift for every month,
Okay.
except Billy Joel in 1 month.
Okay,
This is
Billy
iconic.
Joel was probably the month that I didn't see you, because when we're in the car together, that's what's played, and my phone is used as I'm a vehicle.
Dad, you
to
don't
use
need
for
to be
others.
embarrassed.
No, that's not a sense of pride.
Being a Swiftie
You're
dad
taking
is such a flex.
You're taking a beautiful moment. I'm just saying, like, learn in and lean into your daughter's interests, and you're wrecking it by exposing me, because I would never listen to it. I don't even know Torture Poets. I can't name one song on that album.
You love Tortured
So my whole
Poets.
point is, is that I just encourage you to think about, like, what interests your daughters have, and see if you can lean into them a little bit.
Yeah, I love that.
So why don't we end on my favorite topic? Guess your Disney character.
Ooh, okay.
You'll be guessing again.
Wow, I thought we'd switch off turns, but okay.
Okay. No, we're not going to. I've got a
Alright.
good one.
I wonder who it is.
This one's going to be hard.
Okay.
So this is a game we've played since Alexa was 5 years old. We play with the daughters. All of our daughters play. We get in the car. Usually does not end well. It's a bit of a competitive family. But the way it works is, I think, one of us thinks of a Disney character. I guess you could do it for any topic, but we usually do Disney characters.
Yeah.
And then you have to ask questions until you guess.
Okay.
What's your first question?
Is it a pirate?
Yes. Yeah.
Does he wear a blue and white stripe?
He does.
Is it Smee?
It is Smee. Now, I love Smee, and he's one of the most.
love Smee.
But Smee is one of the most misunderstood and underappreciated Disney characters in the entire Disney empire.
Why?
And I think he needs more celebration.
Wait, but why?
Why
Why do you think that?
I don't know, but I pick him a lot. Yes, I do in this game.
Almost every round.
Well, not every round, but almost. I'd say
Right.
almost every round.
Right.
Well, thank you for listening for this episode of Girl Dad. If you have any family traditions, put them in the comments below. If you have any traditions that you love at sports events or sports teams, put them in the comments below. We'd love to check them out and take them through. And it's been fun.
Have a good one and happy holidays.